In this video, I want to talk about the common mistakes men often make early in their relationships with their girlfriend. What men tend to do when they're first building that connection, they're getting to know the woman, and they're trying to create attraction is they're very needy. They're very relationship focused and they're not always focusing on their own development. And what starts to happen is they're investing a lot early on. They're trying to impress her way too much. And what starts to happen is the girlfriend loses attraction for him because he's doing everything she wants. He's always available. And there's a shift. You see, early on, you were seen as somebody who has a lot of value. You sold her on the idea of what you are. And then as she got to know you, you just stopped doing the things that you sold her on. Now you've got this needy energy going on. You're anxious. You're constantly texting her because you're worried that she might leave you. You're constantly calling her. You're trying to figure out when you're going to go on the next date. You're relationship focused. And the problem with that is she's going to see you as a low value man. You've got to learn to give her space and be independent because if you don't create enough healthy boundaries between the two of you where she can think about you, she can appreciate the relationship, and if she's got stuff going on, she can handle her business, then it's going to backfire in the long run because attraction builds slowly. You don't want to force that. And what men tend to do early on is oversell themselves and they get too deep very soon and it backfires and the woman eventually walks away and breaks up with him. Another common mistake is the lack of personal development. They just stop growing. They stop working as hard. They stop going to the gym. They stop taking care of themselves because they're spending all their time, resources, and energy into this relationship. And the biggest problem with that mentality is you just aren't leveling up. You don't have anything new to share with your girlfriend. You aren't learning something new and you're not adding more value into her life. When you're neglecting your own growth, it hinders the relationship. So rather than be so invested, learn to take a step back, write your goals down, accomplish them every day. Even if you guys aren't always talking regularly, just make sure she's reaching out and you're reaching out. It has to be a 50-50 relationship. And you want her chasing you as you're pursuing her. And if these things aren't aligned, then what's going to end up happening is she's going to break up with you because you aren't growing and you aren't adding value. You have to keep selling yourself on a day to day basis. I work in Medicare, so I have to sell every single day. I have to perform, I have to put numbers on the board. Think of it that way. Every day you get up, you have to sell her something of value. At the beginning of the relationship, you had a great product to sell. You pitched her something about you and she liked it. And that's why she's in a relationship with you in the first place. But once you stop selling the value, then she's just going to be turned off. There was a reason why she got in a relationship. It's because you sold her on the potential of what you could become. And if you aren't manifesting that on a day to day basis, then the relationship is going to end. If you want to avoid these mistakes, it's very important that you keep on getting better as a man, that you still have some independence for yourself. You have a purpose. You're not neglecting that even in a relationship. If you find yourself in this position where you come across as a needy man, you've got this beta energy going on, don't freak out. Yes, she's growing distant. She's starting to lose interest, and the attraction is starting to go down. But take a step back, reevaluate the situation, recognize that you're a human being. You probably have attachment styles you never knew about until you got in this relationship, and now it's showing itself in the wrong way. But take it as a positive. It's an opportunity for you to grow and get better. Sometimes we have blind spots we don't know about until we're in a situation where, like, yikes, this isn't good. But now I have a chance to work on it. So start today and get better. If you have needy tendencies, look at your attachment styles. Maybe you're an anxious person. Maybe you have avoidant issues, whatever it may be, just get better and work on it today. And as you start to grow, what's going to happen is the relationship is going to turn around. She's going to be attracted to you. She's going to be interested. She's going to start to chase you, and you guys are going to have a better relationship. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Thanks for sticking to the end. Make sure you check out my other video where I talk about the power of walking away from your girlfriend. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Love to hear your thoughts on how you've handled these mistakes during a relationship, and I'll see you in the next one.